Hello children, good morning. Today we will do a new chapter, chapter 5 of geography. It's written here, Realms of the Earth. This chapter, as I have informed you earlier, is not the part of your half yearly portion. We are continuing further our portion. So this is periodic test 2 portion. So this chapter, the realms of the earth, is in geography. So we will go to book and open page number 144. Chapter 5, realms of the earth. Okay, now what comes in your mind is realms of the earth, the parts of the earth. As you can see in the picture, without any of it, the earth is not something like it's useless. So there should be atmosphere, that means air. There should be what we say is land and water. Okay, so then only the earth will have life. And land, water, air, when they come together, it's called as your biosphere. So we go to page 144. So the earth on which we live is like a huge ball, but in universe it's like a speck. हम universe को अगर देखेंगे तो earth is just like a dot, it's so small, but according to us where we are living, the earth is very huge ball. The upper surface of the earth is covered with land. We know that in previous chapters also you have learned 29% of the earth is with the land and 71% is your water, and above and around there is an air protecting layer of air which protects us from the all harmful cosmic rays. So these things are necessary, the land, okay, the water and the air. So first we will learn about lithosphere. Now lithosphere is to understand that this is the earth's structure. Okay, that it's shown to you like first you have crust is 0 to 100 kilometer, then you have mantle up to 2900 kilometer, you have core from 5100 kilometer below. Okay, so the first layer of the earth, which is called as your crust, is the lithosphere on which we live. Okay, which is called lithosphere, which is called as crust, which is also called rock sphere, which is also called land. We can call it with different land. So lithosphere is this crust. All other layers we won't count them as the lithosphere. Lithosphere means the land on which we live. Rock sphere. Lithos meaning is rock. It's a Latin word, lithos. So Latin word lithos, rock. Rock sphere. As you will go deeper to the mantle and the core, because of the high temperature, there won't be rocks. All other things will be in melted forms, molten states. Okay, because of the high temperature. So crust is the first layer, which is I told you is lithosphere, zameen जिस पे हम रहते हैं. Okay, and we can imagine that if there is no land, we cannot live. Where will you make your house? Where we will cultivate? Na? Can we live in the water all the time? With high technology we can live, but it's not possible for all the people to live. We can't cultivate. Our crops will not be surviving. So we need land, we need rock, okay, for the cultivation of crops, for making our homes. Clear? Now here it's given that the lithosphere or the rock sphere, we can call it with different names. Okay, so we have as you learn geography, you have learned about northern and southern hemisphere. If you look at the map, you will find nearly 2/3 of the land mass is in northern hemisphere. Now if we go to the map, you will see that the northern hemisphere has more land, and if you come towards south, there is less land. That's why it said 2/3 land area is in the north. North America, Europe, Asia, all that falls into northern hemisphere, and very less part, okay, very less part Australia and South America, some part of Africa falls into southern hemisphere. So the most of the part of the land is in the northern hemisphere. Okay, now this northern hemisphere which I am talking about, is also we divide this land into different continents, as I can show you in the picture. You have North America, you have South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. These are the all land masses, lithosphere, on which we live. Now, you know in which continent we live? We live here in Asia. You can see here India also. Okay. So, North America, South America, Europe. These are 7 continents. So, now let's have a look on the each continent, some special feature of each continent. So, we'll see the features of each continent. First, we will see Asia. See, our India is also in Asia. Can you see? So, Asia, what are the features? Asia is the largest continent. If you look at the map here also, can you see all yellow colored is Asia. So, Asia is the largest continent. Okay. Now, another feature of Asia is what? The large landmass has Pacific Ocean in the east. So, here is the Pacific Ocean. Here is your Atlantic Ocean. Okay. And also Indian Ocean is in the south. And so as I told you, there is Pacific Ocean in the east, West Atlantic Ocean. In the south you have Indian Ocean here. All this color which you can see in blue color are the oceans. So Pacific, Atlantic, Indian Ocean, and world's all highest mountain range Himalaya is also in Asia where we are living. And in Nepal we have highest mountain peak Mount Everest. You know what the height is above the sea level? Is 8,848 meters. I told you mean sea level also in the previous classes. Mean sea level is we are measuring the height of a place from the sea level, because the level of all the ocean is equal, whereas the land is unequal. Kahin unchi hai, kahin niche hai. Okay. The first continent I told you. Now let's see some features of Africa. This all yellow color is your Africa. Now Africa is the second largest continent of the world, and it has Indian Ocean to its east. Here there is, see, here is India, here is Indian Ocean. So in the east it has got Indian Ocean. Okay. Atlantic Ocean is here in the west, and Mediterranean Sea is here. Okay, between the Europe, Asia and Africa. So here is Mediterranean Sea. Okay, in the north, that all, or Antarctic Ocean is in the south. So location is here in the east, Indian Ocean. Here I told you is your what ocean? Atlantic Ocean. Here you have Antarctic Ocean. Here there is Mediterranean Sea. So all around it, it is covered with water. This continent is the only continent through which the equator and both tropics cross. So this is the only continent. From here 0 degree is also crossing, 23.5 degree. Cancer is also 23.5 degree. Capricorn is also crossing. So here it's not shown properly, but if you will look at the map in your book also, it's shown that all 3 important lines of latitude, equator, Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn, all 3 are crossing from this. That means this is in torrid zone. Most part of it is in the torrid zone. The famous Nile, like we have here Ganga river, there they have the longest river is Nile river, also is flowing here in Africa. Okay, and flows through the continent and the world largest dry desert. So we are learning special features. So special features, if you have to remember of Africa, is there is Sahara desert, there is Kalahari desert, there is Nile river. Okay, and it has got all around surrounded by the oceans and the water bodies, and Tropic of Cancer, equator and Capricorn are crossing through it. Okay, next we have to see North America. Now what is the North America? Here this is your North America. So we saw Asia, Africa, North America. Okay, in the book also, if you will look, you have nicely given all the features with the continent. Okay, so North America is the 3rd largest continent, as we are learning according to the size. and it is surrounded by Pacific Ocean in the west. So here there is Pacific Ocean. If you will roll it like a globe, so here is a Pacific Ocean and here also Pacific Ocean, okay, and it's surrounded by Pacific Ocean in the west, Arctic Ocean in the north. ऊपर अगर हम जाएंगे नॉर्थ की तरफ आर्कटिक ओशन है, and in the Atlantic Ocean in the east, here there is Atlantic Ocean, and in the south it is joined with South America. It's connected to South America with a narrow strip of land called Isthmus of Panama. ये पतला सा जो हिस्सा आप येलो सा देख रहे हैं, इसको हम बोलते हैं isthmus. Isthmus means a narrow stretch of land joining two land masses. कोई पतला सा जमीन का टुकड़ा जो दो जमीन के टुकड़ों को जोड़ता है, that is isthmus. So this narrow stretch of land which you can see is known as, in English or geographical term, is isthmus. So this is isthmus in the south. Clear? Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Isthmus of Panama, and then in the north you have Arctic Ocean. Okay. Large portions of the continent in the north remain under a snow. Now this is towards the poles. So most part of this continent is covered with snow because it is far away from the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn. We know that it is in the north, so it is in Cancer, it will be coming here. But it is, since it is in the poles, towards the poles more portion, so ये हमेशा बर्फ से, ज़्यादातर इसका हिस्सा बर्फ से ढका रहता है. Okay? Clear? Now you have South America. Now South America is fourth largest continent, and most of the southern hemisphere it has Pacific Ocean in the west. Now we are learning mostly which are the oceans all around it, which mountain peaks. If you hear in North America we have Rockies mountains. Like in Asia we have got Himalayas. Here they have Rockies. Okay, and in Africa we have Alps mountains, and as we are learning about South America, here we have Andes mountain ranges. Okay, so Pacific Ocean is here in the west. Again here there is Atlantic Ocean. In the south you have Antarctic Ocean. Okay, it lies in the west side. South America also has world's largest river. Longest river is here, Nile in Africa. Largest river, difference between longest and largest. Longest means जो लंबी होती है, largest means जो broad चौड़ी होती है ना, ठीक है. So जो largest river है, that is in South America. Name is Amazon. You must be hearing this name many times na. So here it is the largest river, okay, which runs from Andes in the west to the Atlantic Ocean in the east. यानी यहाँ से शुरू होती है and it goes till here, this river. Okay, Amazon river starts from the west and